Welcome back to Minecraft. Hello, this is Charles Robes. We're going to put down some carpeting. Okay, that's a... So up here we have what I would interpret as the athletic wing. Below will be the dining room. Down there. And all the public areas have this red carpeting. Almost there, but we can really start to let her hum. Okay, now forward march. There we go. After we finish these two areas, we'll complete the roof, and that should be it. Will we have enough time? Don't bother. If we don't complete it this week, we will complete it next week. Very much like there to be some snow falling. Okay, so how do I do this? Weather. Rain, and here it will be interpreted. Yes, here we go. Very nice. Isn't that lovely? Gosh. There we go. Okay, that's done here. Now we go over to the other side. Up a little bit. There it is. Okay. Okay. There, that's better. There are advantages to doing this in creative. One thing, you don't actually have to produce the wool and then the carpet. Secondly, to lay it down, you just have to float over it. So it's very advantageous. There we go. I don't think we'll have any trouble when we go to carpet over the stairway, because the steps won't accept it. We'll have to be careful not to create a pile of carpet down there. So the stair itself won't accept it. Love this stair at well. So I'm going to have to go to, oh gosh, I have to make an effort. Come on. See, that could happen. In fact, that's what probably will if I'm not careful. I didn't complete that. That's odd. Did I complete the other side? Yeah, that goes all the way too. Oh, come on. There. So that crisis is averted. Almost there. There we go. Now we can complete the roof. It does need some lighting up here. I've turned off mobs. Let's do this as well. There we go. Yes, we definitely need to have the snow falling. How can I build this thing without falling snow? I don't know, but I have been doing it, and now I'm coming around the other way. Full dark, and you can see where we have lights and where we don't. We're going to need some lights up here. I think I'm going to be finishing this next week. Doesn't have a... Okay. Yeah. Here I thought I was all done with the fireplaces, and I keep finding more and more and more. There we go. The sun is coming up. Notice how, even though those are flat places, no snow sticks there. weather command again if this stops. I really do have to have the snow right now. Come on. Almost at the top, and we'll start on the other side. I want to get at least this end done. It happens to be the far end too. I do think that making the snow does slow the computer down some. But she can handle it. My iMac is not brand new anymore, but it's a good machine. I'm so happy to have this. Oh, look at that. The snow has cleared. Gonna have to do the weather command again, whether or not. Okay. Weather. Rain.
Set the weather to rain.
It speaks. It's going to be one soggy, darn, corner of the world. I'm not sure how high I want these chimneys. I'm sure there must be rules as to how high a chimney must be. Okay, we'll do the other side of this. That will bring us to in fact, I think once I get rid of once I get this side done, I'm going to put some lighting in. That might very well be enough. There we go. Now, okay. I'm not sure if I can. I can't. It'll have to be like that. Okay. A little bit different here. All right. That's good. Grab one of these. I could believe that a chimney should be high enough to clear the roof line. I'm not sure that that's what I want here. I mean, it's one thing to be realistic, it's quite another thing to be artistic. And I think we have to, when we're playing games like this, come down somewhere in between those two. Now, if it was the old days and I was building fireplaces with the fire block, I think I would have to make it more realistic. I remember doing that to a hotel I built long ago. Something similar to this, maybe not so very Swiss. But it was a spruce hotel. And after a while, the fire block lit the hotel on fire. And it burned to the ground. That Minecraft world is gone now. I remember it well. I believe that might have been New World 3. Surely wasn't 2. New World 1 would have been the one where I died. Because I didn't know how to use the controls. So I don't know why I would have just given up on that, but I think I did. Come on. Is this sunset? I like the colors in the sky. Of course, we're pretty high up above the world. It does seem that the yes, definitely the light is fading. Work all the way through the night. I'm sure building a roof this way cannot be so very exciting to my viewers, so I'm going to try to get it done as quick as possible. Ah! I believe I'll do the other end of this off camera, because it will just be a repeat. But the middle portion, we'll do that next week, and that'll be the conclusion. The hotel. So you see, it's all repetition. Round and round we go. Where we stop, God knows. I like the snowflakes. How about some coffee? It's cold now. I have been working so hard on this. Come on. Look at that, we're almost there. And then I think the completion of this roof will be the end of the video. But I'll come back after lunch and do some more. Take that as a promise or a threat. I hope you, for some strange and inexplicable reason, find this entertaining, because I find it curious. I have been building model houses since I was a small boy. And Lego doesn't quite do it for me anymore. Look at that. Minecraft, in characters, in spite of the fact that I usually kill them if they're in the way of the actual building. Why I haven't done anything with. Okay, look at that. Anything with villagers in these buildings. I could put them in the first three. I have them in the old hotel. Okay, I'll come down here. Look at that. Oh, it's stopped. We'll bring it back in a moment. Oh, that's not right. And I've got the top to do. One for the inside. And that's not so bad. Okay. Weather. Rain.
Set the weather to rain.
Oh my. Okay. Over here. There it is. Looks like we're about to have some dawn here too. There we go. Let's come over here. A little bit closer. There. Right there. Sure Pagoo is over there. Shift Command 3. And that's it for today. At least for this morning. Please like, please subscribe. Never forget, always remember, every time the notification bell rings, an old man gets his wings, and you get to see more of my videos. Give me a big thumbs up and hit the red button. There'll be more. I'm going to put eaves on either end like I did down in the little Swiss chalets. Oh, look at the rain. Okay, that's it.